Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch Lite, and this is in the coral colour, and then I'll also be talking a bit about should you go for the Nintendo Switch Lite or the Nintendo Switch. So let's get started. I've been so excited about this. Particularly, I'm very interested to see what the colour looks like. If we just pull it out, it looks like this. So we've got our console here on top. So this is the manual. And then we've got the charger here. Right, let's take it out the sleeve and have a look. I really do love the colour. I really didn't know what to expect because everyone is saying that it looks quite different in person. So what I've got for you here, I was trying to find some kind of household items that are pink to compare the colour, but turns out I don't have many generic pink things. What I do have here is just the pink IKEA clips. So if you've seen these before, you can just compare the colour, and as you can see, that is pretty much the exact same colour. This is a pink clip, so if you have these at home, you can see exactly what the colour of the Switch is. So that's the pink one, and just for comparison, this is the red one. So you can see here the shade. It is pretty pink in my opinion, and I do also have a pink amiibo. So if you have this amiibo at home, just to compare the colour, that's what it looks like against that. So it does, compared to this, it does look more orange, but I would still say it is very pink. I've also got my Jigglypuff here, so if you just compare it to Jigglypuff, if you happen to have a Jigglypuff lying around, then that is the colour against Jigglypuff. So overall, I am really happy with the colour. I was not expecting it to be this pink. I was really expecting it to be kind of more orange, so really happy with that. The buttons feel really smooth and nice. They have a nice touch. Really like that as well. And I think that the white against this colour looks really nice as well. So overall, yeah, I'm really happy with it. You may be wondering if you should go for the Switch Lite, or both, and I've actually decided that I really like having both for different reasons, so I'm just going to give you a few similarities and differences between them that might help you make your decision. So first up we have the Switch, and I think that the Switch is very practical for multiplayer games, and also when you want to play on the big screen. It's much more immersive, especially for games like Breath of the Wild where there's a lot of detail in the game. It's not very practical to play something like this on a very small screen. So for the purposes of multiplayer and playing on a bigger screen, especially games like Smash Bros and Mario Kart where you do want to be able to see all the characters in more detail, I would recommend the Switch. If you are, however, going to be playing more handheld games, I don't recommend the Switch, because personally, where I've been using my Switch for a very long time in handheld mode, I have noticed that the Joy-Cons don't feel that sturdy anymore, and it does feel a bit flimsy. It doesn't really feel like it's designed to be used in handheld mode for too long. I also think the weight of the Switch is just not that convenient for handheld mode. It's not particularly lightweight that you'd want to be holding for long periods of time. So next up we have the Switch Lite, and this of course has a smaller screen and it does not support all games. So the only games you can play on the Switch Lite are handheld supported games. It is, however, cheaper, so if you wanted a cheaper alternative to the Switch, then this is definitely a good option. One difference between the Switch and the Switch Lite is that the Switch Lite has replaced the 4 directional buttons on the left Joy-Con of the Switch with a traditional D-pad. There are also a lot of similarities between the two, so they both have the same processor and screen resolution. Of course, the Switch Lite, however, has a smaller screen. And both have the same storage capacity, which is 32GB, and this is expandable up to 2TB when you're using an SD card. I also recommend using accessories for both, and that would be a glass screen protector and a case, and also you may want to consider either a plastic or silicone case that's clear coloured, and this just goes straight onto your Switch or Switch Lite, and this will help protect the colour. If it's got a design on it, it will help protect that from coming off, and also just from general wear and tear, any scratches, any fading, etc. So I definitely would recommend these as well. So overall, for my gaming uses, I do like having both. So my Switch Lite is now mainly going to be for games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, where I just want to keep it in my bag. I want to take it around with me quite often on the train to work. But my Switch now will be permanently docked at my TV, and whenever I have friends over or want to play multiplayer or games on the big screen, that's what I'll be using my Switch for. So yeah, I hope this video helped you decide what Switch would be better for you. Let me know down in the comments what one you have or would like to have and why, and I'll see you in my next video.